Good day, everybody. Good day. And welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. And I am Rev Melissa. And so we're going to get right into it for our Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. And SIP stands for Spirit and Practice. Spirit and Practice. So we are in a new series. We started a new series yesterday, the Hero series. Yes. And you know how the Hero series was inspired, right? You know all about the Hero hoodies. So if you don't know, go check out Sunday's Sip, Friday's Sips, last week's Sips, and you will get caught up about the Hero hoodies. And so I've taken the Hero and I created another acronym for Hero. And the acronym for Hero is High Emotion Radiates Overflow. High emotion radiates overflow. And so that is how we are rolling today. And so yesterday I shared with you all that we're going to unpack the hero, right? We're going to go on a hero's journey. And that H, which is high, we're using for habits, right? H for habits. So I want you to think about your habits, those things that you do over and over and over again. And I love Bob Proctor's definition for habit. He said a habit is an idea that is fixed in the subconscious mind that you act on without conscious thought. It's our actions that produce results, right? So it is an idea, a habit is an idea that is fixed in our subconscious mind that we do repeatedly, over and over and over again. That's a habit, right? So we have many habits, right? We have an easy habit that I could think of is, you have the habit of getting up and brushing your teeth, right? That's a habit. You do it, I hope you do it, every day, twice a day, repetitively, right? You don't even have to think about it, right? Your conscious mind does not have to think about it, right? It's something that is implanted, programmed in your subconscious mind. And we know that the subconscious mind is the seat of memory, right? It's the seat of our experiences. It's the seat of habit. Our subconscious mind is the seat of habit. And that's why it's really challenging to change a habit, right? You have to really, really be focused, right, and intentional to replace a habit, right? And that's the thing about habit. You just can't get rid of a habit without replacing it with something else. Just like our thinking. If you're thinking something that you don't want to think, you stop thinking that thought, but you got to replace it with that which you want to think about, right? If you want something, right, and you decide, okay, this is what I want, you have to replace what you want. You have to replace what you don't want with what it is that you want. You don't create a vacuum. Don't create a vacuum. You want to fill that vacuum with what it is that you want. And our habits are the thing that helps us to do so, or the thing that hinders us from doing so. So let me say a little bit more about the subconscious mind, just a little bit, because we talked about the subconscious mind and we talked about the conscious mind in previous sips, right? So the subconscious mind is programmed, right? It's a paradigm. Our subconscious mind is a paradigm. It is filled with everything that we've ever experienced, all of our memories, especially the conditioning from our childhood. So even if we don't remember specifically everything that happened in our childhood, the conditioning has been programmed, right? The conditioning, and that's the paradigm. And so in order to change a habit, you have to impress upon your subconscious mind and shift the paradigm. Shift the paradigm. That's the only way that you can change a habit permanently, right? So it's a consistent, it's repetitive, it is you really have to focus, right? Replacing that habit every single day, every single day, every single day. Because the paradigm is in control of the vibration, right? So when we talk about high emotion radiates overflow, the paradigm responds to that vibration, is the vibration, responds to the high emotion, whatever that high emotion might be. If the high emotion is joy, then it's going to respond to that and vibrate out joy. If the high emotion is fear, then it's going to radiate fear and vibrate that out, right? So high emotion radiates overflow, or it radiates not overflow, right? But it's radiating whatever it is that you are vibrating. And your vibration comes from the paradigm, from your subconscious mind, right? And we can impress upon our subconscious mind to radiate that which we want through our feeling tone, through our emotion, right? We impress upon, our conscious mind impresses upon our subconscious mind. Our thinking mind impresses upon the mind that is all wrapped up in memory, conditioning, old programming, right? So think about when you get a computer, your laptop or whatever. Every now and then you get these alerts that you need to update, right? We get it on our cell phones. You need to update. And if you keep ignoring it, oh, I'm not going to update, I'm not going to update, I'm not going to update. No, I'm not going to get the new programming. No, I'm not going to get the new program. No. At some point, your stuff going to stop working. It's not going to work as well. It's not going to work as efficiently. You're going to start having glitches. You're going to start having all these little hiccups happening, and you can't flow the way that you want to flow, right? Because you got to keep going back fixing stuff. It's the same thing with our subconscious mind. The paradigm, the conditioning. We got to upgrade. It's time to upgrade, y'all, right? And our habits allow us to do that, right? So I ask you all to think about one thing that you want to focus on, right? And that one thing, you need to be very specific about that one thing that you are wanting to attract in your life, right? So does everybody have their one thing? Be specific, right? Believe that you can have it. And the belief doesn't have to be 100% yet. It could just be over 50%, right? You got it. All right. So you want to keep that close, right? Don't share it with everybody, right? You want to treat it like it is still in formation, you know? It's kind of like when women get pregnant, they don't go out and tell everybody right away. You know, we wait a little while, at least till that first trimester, because we're protecting it, because it's precious. Yes, it ain't ready to be out in the world yet. So the same thing with your idea, the same thing with that which you want, right? Hold it close. Hold it close. Don't go out and share with everybody. So everybody got their one thing. You wrote it down in your journal, right? And we're clear. You're specific. That is the thing that you want. And what is the feeling tone that you have, right? That is the most important thing. Your feeling tone. So you are going to build a habit around your feeling tone. So if that thing is whatever it is, and it makes you feel abundant, right? It makes you feel abundant. That's the feeling tone that you're working with. You're creating a habit of abundance, right? And you're impressing upon your subconscious mind abundance, yes? To recondition the programming, to shift the paradigm from what it used to be, which might have been lack and limitation or struggle, right? So you're shifting that paradigm and you're replacing it with the new paradigm, the upgrade, the update, yes, of abundance. Yes? And you're being vigilant about it, because what is a habit? A habit is that something that you do repeatedly, It is an idea that is fixed in the subconscious mind that you act on without conscious thought. So we want to build imagine not having to be conscious about being abundant. That's what we're working towards. Imagine experiencing, having peace automatically, because it's part now of your programming of your subconscious mind. Yes? Imagine that. And that's what we're going to use. We're going to use our imagination to help us build and strengthen our habit muscle towards that which it is that we want by using our feeling, right? We got the thing. We got to marry it with the feeling tone. Yes? So that's what we're doing. We're going to marry it with the feeling tone because we know that the paradigm is formed by repetition and information. So what are you repeatedly doing and what are you repeatedly telling yourself, right? What information are you giving your subconscious mind to work with, right? So we want it to be what it is that you want, right? So we're going to shift the habit. The H is habit. We're shifting the habit and we're using our high emotion. And that high emotion is radiating overflow. And that high emotion is that quality that you all been working on. Or it is the quality that you have about this thing that you want to experience. Yes? And it could be a material thing. It could be an immaterial thing. It could be something tangible. It could be something intangible. It's totally up to you. Totally up to you. And as you know, I've been sharing the perfect demonstration, the perfect illustration, the perfect example is what has happened with the hero hoodies. Right? Specific. Right? Had a specific intention. Was totally focused on that. You know, it was a journey. It was a journey, but he got there. Sekou got there, right? Right? And had a high vibration, high emotions around it, right? And had a specific goal. By Thanksgiving, I will have 90 hero hoodies and slightly used, but still beautiful and clean hoodies. Yes? And did he meet that goal? He impressed upon his subconscious mind. Did he meet that goal? Did he change the programming that he had about it when he first started? Did he meet the goal? Yes. Yes, he met the goal and exceeded the goal because he has over 90. His goal was 90 by Thanksgiving. He has over 90 hoodies for the homeless. So that is the perfect example that you could draw upon, right? Because some of us need like a clear example. So there is a clear example that you can draw upon and apply in your own life. Because if it works for the hero hoodies, guess what? It works for everything. If it worked for Sekou Rights, guess what? It works for all of us. Yes? Yes. Yes. So high emotion radiates overflow. And so what are you doing? What are you repetitively doing? Your habit. And we are impressing upon our subconscious mind so we could shift the paradigm and radiate that which we want. Yes? Because we're always vibrating. We're energy. We're always vibrating. So what are you vibrating? Make it a habit, right? If it's bliss, habit bliss. If it's peace, habit peace. If it's joy, habit joy. If it's generosity, habit generosity. If it's clarity, habit clarity. Whatever it is, if it's a new car, habit a new car. If it's a new job, habit a new job. If it's a new relationship, habit a new relationship. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. The Lord works. The Lord works. Period. So, we're using habits, right? We're using habits. That which we do repetitively, and we're shifting, we're cultivating the habits that are giving us what it is that we want. And that's what we are thinking on. That is what we are thinking upon, and we're marrying that with our feeling tone. Yes? All right. All right, let me see if there's anything else I want to say about this. So one, what are you repeatedly doing? And if it's not in alignment with what it is that you want, then you need to stop doing it and replace it with that which supports what it is that you want. And marry it with the feeling tone. Yes? What are you telling yourself about yourself? Check that conversation. Check that chit chat. Don't let nothing negative get through, right? Know the truth of who and whose you are and speak to yourself the way that God would speak to you, right? Keep your conversation high, in the high vibration of love. Yes? All right. So I said that we can use our imagination to help us with our habit, right? To help us with the reprogramming. Yes? And so a tool of imagination that I invite you to try out is called the mime imagination, right? Mime imagination. So there's all kinds of forms of imagination. And so this one I took from a program, a workshop called, the 4 T's. The 4 T's. So if you're not familiar with the 4 T's, it's all about prosperity, and prosperity in all areas of your life, not just financial, right? So it focuses on tithing, treasures, talents, right? And it's a whole 12-week series, and part of what it does is impress upon your subconscious mind to shift your perspective about prosperity. Yes? And so imagination, mime imagination. So I want to read something to you from the 4 T's workbook. It says the multi-sensory imagination can be as real as the actual experience because your subconscious mind does not know the difference between real and imagined experiences. That is so important. Your subconscious mind don't know the difference between real and imagined experiences. So whatever that thing is that you desire, right? You have a high desire. You have a high interest. You are very clear about it, right? Your mental equivalent has expanded to hold it so that it could come through you. Yes? So whatever that is, you're going to imagine it. Why? Because your subconscious mind doesn't know that it's real or that it's imagined. It just is. And so then you're impressing upon the programming to shift the paradigm, right? And then it will be outpictured. The results will happen. Yes? So whatever it is, you're going to use multi-sensory. So what does that mean? You're using all of your senses, your sense of taste, touch, smell, sight, hearing, as if you are actually doing it. Very detailed, very deliberate imagination. And you're going to do that every single day. Why? Because that which you repeatedly do is a habit. It's a habit. And if we want to change our subconscious mind, we got to be habitual about it. Yes? All right. So whatever that thing is, the multisensory imagination has a powerful effect on your thoughts and feelings. And when used effectively, it influences your behavior as well as your performance. Right? So that's what we're about. Athletes do this when they're practicing, when they're training, they use mime imagination. Actors do it to portray different characters that you really believe is the person that they're portraying. They use mime imagination. So we're going to use our mime imagination. We're going to put it into action, and we're going to see the results. But you got to be vigilant. This is not for the lighthearted. You got to be on it. You're creating a habit to replace a habit that has not been working for you. Has not been working. And how do we know it hasn't been working? Because it hasn't resulted in what it is that you want. That's how we know. And that's all good. It's good information to have. And now we can choose differently. Now we can choose with our trained mind Yes? So that's what we're doing. So you got your thing, whatever it is, keep it to yourself, hold it precious. Yes? Give it energy every single day by using mime imagination. You are in it as if it is actually happening. Yes? All right. All right. And we know that it will result. It will result. The paradigm controls the vibration. This is what Bob Proctor said. The paradigm controls the vibration. The vibration controls the action, which produces the result. All right? All right. So let's get to work. It is time for an upgrade, update. Time to get it on. Time to get it on. Yes, yes. So that's habit, y'all. That is habit. Tomorrow we're going to talk about E with this energy. Energy. So we're going to talk about energy tomorrow for our hero series. High emotion radiates overflow. Overflow. All right, y'all. So we're living life in joy. Connected to our yes. Yes, we are. All right. It's time for some joy news. It's time for some joy news. So, I want to remind everyone who participated in the hero hoodie to please send me a picture of yourself or a picture of the person that you gave the hero hoodie to me, so that I can share it with Sekou Wrights, because he is going to be doing something with the hero hoodies. So please send me the picture by November 30th, okay? And I just want to give a shout out to everyone who participated in the hero hoodies. Again, thank you all so much. I forgot to mention Margaretta the other day. Margaretta, thank you so much. Thank you all for participating in the hero hoodies and for supporting this amazing cause for Hoodies for the Homeless drive being done by Project Love Strong out in Nashville, Tennessee. So thank you all again so very much. All right. So please mark your calendar. Speaking of November 30th, when you got to get the picture into me, it's also our next meditation with the moon at 4 a.m. So the next full moon is on November 30th, 4 a.m. right here on Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. Doesn't matter what time zone you are in. 4 a.m. Eastern Time. I know Pamela is going to be on with us at 1 o'clock Pacific Time, her time. So come on, y'all got time. Take some naps now and be ready for 4 a.m. on November 30th. Yes, yes, yes. All right, podcast. Sit with Rev Melissa. Dropped a new episode on Saturday. It's all about affirmative prayer, introduction to affirmative prayer, spiritual mind treatment. I shared yesterday, learning how to pray effectively in a scientific way changed my life. Changed my life. So if you want to learn how to pray a certain way, scientifically, effectively, check out the affirmative prayer series on Sit with Rev Melissa. And I will be dropping more episodes throughout the week, this week, about the affirmative prayer series. Okay? All right, y'all. I think, the meditation with Oprah and Deepak. So it started on Saturday. I mentioned it yesterday. I started day 1 today. So if anybody's doing that, you're in good company. I'm in good company. And so we can do that together also. 21-day meditation. It's free and it's focusing on peace. It's focusing on peace. All right, so I see you all. Habits are automatic. Yes, they are automatic. Thank you, Sekou. So what are you automatically doing that is in support of that which you want in your life? What are you doing? Automatically. Yes? All right. Thank you all for the watch party. I see you all. Good day. Good day. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Nan. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yes, Sekou said, let's get those photos popping. Yes, so you'll send them to me by November 30th so Sekou can get them popping, right? So everything is there. All the announcements are there. Nan says she's planning to be there at 4 a.m. Yes, Nan be rolling with me. So please join in November 30th again at 4 a.m. for our very special morning sit with Rev Melissa. We have a good time meditating with the moon. Yes, we do. So y'all have a good day. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow at 10:30 for morning sit with Rev Melissa, where we're going to get into energy in our hero series. High emotion radiates overflow. Yes, y'all. So peace and blessings, peace and justice. Live life in joy.